What's up then, boys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. So as you can see, like the last video we had, I got Stark and Aunt Spider-Man and I got Nick Fury, and those two champs, when I stopped playing the game, those two champs were like my favorite champions way back, right? So I thought, sort of against the sort of grain of stuff, I'm gonna pick my top 5 champions in the game. If you want to see top 10, let me know in the comment section down below. Or if you want me to do like each class, because I think it's good to like end the year 2025 of like, the best champions or whatever. A lot of people have done it. Uh, it's obviously gonna be opinion based, what champions you enjoy using, but for this video, we're gonna do like the top 5 champions, in my opinion, out of everyone in the game, who I enjoy using, etc., etc. So yeah, there are some honorable mentions that I will first go through. I think I want to cap it because I don't want to. You can just mention so many champions, you know what I mean? But and this also video. I'm making this video also because a lot of people are going to have these champions and not know maybe know that they're that good. Because they might be against the grain or whatever. So so yeah, this is the reason why I'm making the video. Um, but uh, but yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to make a video that is like top 10, or do it by class, so top 5 from mutants, mystic, tech, skill, etc., etc. So yeah, so let me know in the comment section down below. But as you can see, we've got a lot of rank 4s. It stops off from titanium, so that's where the rank 4s are. And I was just looking at my roster, and obviously I got uh yesterday in the banquet rewards, we finished in the top 1%, and I got Nick Fury and I got Stark and Aunt Spider-Man, and I've been playing around with Stark and Aunt Spider-Man, playing around with messing around with Nick Fury as well, and I was like, you know what, I just missed using these champions so much, so let me make a video of my top 5 champions. So I'm good. So you might be able to guess now, those two champions are going to be in the top 5. Where will they be? That's the question. So yeah, so let's get started. So as you can see, some of these champions aren't even rank 4 yet. But in the 5th spot, it has to be Nick Fury. Like, he is such a good skill champion. He's got the thing I like about this guy. He's only rank 2 because I'm just waiting for material to get him to rank 4. But as soon as I get material, as you can see there, I'm gonna rank for him, and he's only Sig 3. Um, but he doesn't need the Sigs. It's good to have him at higher Sig because the Sig ability basically just means that um when he goes back into his second life, uh he um he goes down to like 30% health. I think it is. I think it's 30% health or something. Yeah, 30% health. But it's the more Sigs you have, the slower it goes down. So it's good to maybe have him at high Sig, but you know the thing I like about this champion is you've got 2 lives, you've got 2 chances. Like if you mess up in one life, you've got another life to to sort of to rectify your mistakes. In sort of in battlegrounds, it might be, you might not want to do that because then you're losing a lot of health and then you have to go all the way back. So having a high Sig in battlegrounds would be important because it just lowers the health down slower. But yeah, the damage output as well is just insane on this guy. He's got the bleed, the internal bleed, and he can go unblockable. And he's got those he's got the what's it called, the tactical advantage charges, uh, and then he's got the disorient on the special 1, and then he's got the stun on the special 2. Um, when you get to the max tactical advantage charges, you get Fury, which is good. Um, so yeah, and the tactical charges don't expire when you have the Fury. So he's just a solid champion, one of my favorites. I really missed using him when I had him as a 6-star. I think I had him as a rank 5, 6-star, I think it was. Yeah, I ascended as well. He was such a good champion. But yeah, he's number 5. Um, so number 4 is going to be this guy, Venom. Again, haven't got him ranked up. He's only ranked 2. But this guy is just insane, man. He's got his bleeds, which are just ridiculous. If you equip him with the with the relic, the Venom relic, you get improved bleed as well. So I need to level this up, but he's currently at rank 4, and you've got the Ravenous Strike for each unique buff from the champion. Each bleed debuffs inflicted by hits landed against a bleeding opponent game is a 0.28-second duration. So the duration of the bleeds are increased, and potency of the bleeds are increased, and then the fury, precision, and cruelty buff potencies are increased as well. Obviously, I need to level these up. I haven't got that much embers to level them up at the moment. But he takes number 4. He's just like, if the opponent can be can be bled. Sorry, ridiculous champion, man. He's so good in Battlegrounds. Mine's only a rank 2 at the moment. But when I used to have him as a rank 4 or 5 as a 6-star, he used to just melt, just melt champs for me. So yeah, that's another one to rank up as well. A lot of people would be like, if you got Cosmic, go for Serpent, etc., etc. I don't have Serpent, so I can't really give my opinion on him. But Venom is such a good champion, man. Such a good champion. But yeah, so I'll do the honorable mentions after I do my top 5. So that is 5, that's 4. So we're on the third one. So we get to the top 3. And this guy, he surprised me a bit. I don't know, there's something about this guy that I really like, yeah, and that is Deadpool X-Force. So yeah, he is just a complete nuker of champions. Like, it's just ridiculous what you can do in Battlegrounds, in quests with this guy. The way you play him is you save up to the special 2, you call in the special 2, he gets stunned. By the time you get to the special 2, you should have your striker available. So you use a special 2, try and get a bit more power over the special 2. Use a special 2, he gets stunned. Combo him, or the champion that you're fighting against. Combo the champion, then use a striker, get another stun, get to the special 1, and then it's game over. Then you should get like a burst of like 200 plus thousand, 300 plus thousand, whatever. Ridiculous champion. Honestly, ridiculous champion. And he's got a few good mechanics like the taunt as well. Yeah, the bleed debuffs on his attacks and everything. He's just ridiculous. Someone who's really surprised me. I had him as a 7-star. Didn't know he was buffed like this. And then people were like, "Oh, get him ranked up," and I ranked him up, and he's just ridiculous now. So yeah. So okay. So that's number 3. So in the top 2 now, we made it to the top 2. Top 2 is like the first, second. These guys I've like. The only reason why I've put this guy at 2 is because number 1 is like my favorite champion in the game, so I've got like that sort of sentimental value to him. But in the second place, there's something about Spider-Man Pavitr that is so good. Like, he's honestly so good. He's got the power still, the neutralize. He's got the evade, the chance to evade, and how you play him is you've got like these in the battlefield. You've got these mystic webs. There's 3. There's one in your corner, one in the middle, and then one in the opponent's corner. And you just heavy your special 1 into those battlefields, and you save up to what, 15 plus 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of these web charges, and then you just use a special 2, and the burst damage you get is ridiculous, man. There was a war that I had where the burst damage was just so much because I had those focus charges on. But yeah, he is such a good champion. There's something about Spider-Man champion, or like Spider-Verse champions, that I like, because I've got Venom, I've got this guy, and then I've got the next guy. So the next guy is this guy, Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. He's only SIG ability 9 at the moment. Like, I literally just ranked him up yesterday when I released that video, awakening him. I got Nick Fury and then I awakened him. But yeah, there's just something that the history behind this guy for me was when the movie came out, Homecoming. I was such a big fan of the movie, and I was like, I've got to get this guy in my roster, man. And then I pulled him as, I think, a 4-star, I think I pulled him as. And he just carried me through content, like, just so much content early on in the game. This is like 10 years ago, 9 years ago. He just carried me through everything. Or not 10 years ago. When was it? When did the movie come out? 2018, I think it was. So 8 years ago, 8 years ago, it came out. So yeah, this guy just carried me through stuff in the game, and I've got that sort of sentimental value. But then you've got brought on a 7-star, and he's like one of the best tech champions in the game now, which is ridiculous. And I've got him as a rank 4 now, which is good. I'll probably take him to Sig 200. He gets, you know, higher crit rating and higher block proficiency with the Sig ability. But all you do when you play him is you just build up to 10 poise charges and then just start going ham, and then try and keep the 10 poise charges up by evading attacks, dexing attacks, and that's how you win the game. That's how you win the game. But yeah, I'll keep it to 3. I'll try and keep it like disciplined, strict. 3 honorable mentions. I'll probably have to go with Hulkling, banging champion. You know, he's got the unblockable, the indestructible, the regen. He's got so many buffs that you can get that benefits you. And as a defender on Battlegrounds as well, he's quite good as well. If the opponent doesn't have a good counter to him, he could be a real pain in the ass, because he's got that pierce. When you parry him, he's got that pierce that can really do some damage into your block. Another honorable mention as well is Werewolf by Night. This guy has just surprised me. I had him as a 7-star. I didn't really realize how good he was. And one of my friends, Andreas, shout out to Andreas, he was like, level him up and rank him up. He's really good. And this guy is insane, man. This guy is really, really good. He's got his rupture that you can, that does a bit of damage over time. And then he's got, like, when you hit it in the block, you got a chance to rupture the opponent as well. And then he's got the unblockable, unstoppable. You can regen. You can, like, I like those champions that if you make a mistake, you can sort of, you know, gain back health, that regen. And he's someone who can do that. So he's like a very full safe champion. So if you do have this guy, look to rank him up, because he is very, very good. And one more, like, who I've just been like so surprised with. Like, Onslaught's good, Spider-Woman's good, Scorpion, but they're you know these guys are good. But someone who's like relevant, in my opinion, should be still relevant, is Void. This guy is just, I've never had him as a Sig 200 champion until now, until I've gotten, he would be a rank 4, but I've got a rank 4 gem who I'm saving for Nick Fury, so he would be a rank 4, but I'm just saving it for Nick Fury. But he's just ridiculous, man. He's got, you know, the reverse power gain. He's got the dark sting on the special 2. He's got if someone has got suicide masteries on, and you know those bleed and poisons are on the opponent, like, I don't think that many people use suicide in Battlegrounds, but if they do, the damage that this guy can put on the opponent is ridiculous. And then he's got those, you know, the different debuffs he puts on the opponent, and the fear of void as well. It's, yeah, very, very good champion, very underrated, I would say. If you've still got him, or if you've got him, don't be disheartened. Don't be scared to rank him up, because he is very good. I think he's very good, still as a champion. But yeah, that's like the 8 champions that I'd say are, you know, my favorite in this game, that I enjoy using. Because at the end of the day, you rank up champions not because someone else tells you they're good. You rank up champions based on what you enjoy using, right? The relevancy is also important, whether they're relevant or not in certain content or whatever. But who you enjoy using, that's the most important thing. That's why I've put the likes of Spider-Man, Stark and Arn, Spider-Man, Pavitr, Deadpool X-Force. You know, I enjoy using these guys a lot. Not to say that these other champions I don't enjoy using it, but they're just the top 5 that I enjoy using. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit of like a informational guide or whatever, or sort of, you know what I mean. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know in the comment section down below if you really want to know, like, you know, who, like, class wise mystics, top 5 mystics, top 5 in my opinion, um, uh, just let me know, because I would say this before I go. I'm not someone who has a stacked roster, right? So I can't try out. So it's I think it works out in my favor because I can't try out a lot of champions. A lot of these champions that I have, um, that aren't that good, I can put them on a pedestal and show, like, give them recognition and deserved recognition, because do you know what I mean? Some of these champions are really good, but they don't get the recognition they deserve. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.